You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Yeah, we've been having some rough weather here today. I have not gotten a tornado warning because we have some Silent Hill level tornado warning sirens around here, so I would know because I would feel the chill going up my spine. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Let's see, we got Logan, William, Mr. Grossi. Anybody else who's here in the chat, we're just hanging out, taking in the CONCACAF Semifinal, the first of two they're doing tonight. Jamaica, Mexico is going to be up later. Right now, it is USA versus Panama. I hope you're all doing well today with whatever you had planned, what other dark turns you may be taking in your writing or anything. Not specifically speaking to any of you right now, just thinking out loud, really. All's good over here. The cats are staying far away because, well, they know that I'm talking louder, which means it's the time when they can get humiliated on camera. So, they want to avoid that as much as possible. Oh, Luke, you are here as well. Yes, unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish up the Power of Duck setup for last night. I slightly hyperextended my knee while trying to set up for it, and a couple minutes after it happened, I realized there was a better way I could do that setup. Plus the fact that doing the show itself is just pretty physical by nature, so I knew I didn't want to take a chance. I promise it will happen, at least by Sunday. Sunday is also the CONCACAF final, by the way. That's going to be happening, I think, on Fox. Yeah, it's going to be broadcast on good old Fox. Yes, and Luke once again giving the countdown for when Birmingham City Football Club officially changes hands and ownership. I heard that little piece this morning about how about the theory that Dan Snyder was the one that leaked the Gruden emails because he wanted to get back in good with Goodell after the first batch of investigative bombshells dropped about the damn team. And then just backfired on him so nicely. To every other team out there right now in whatever other sport who is suffering through the reign of an awful owner, here is to you. I hope that sooner rather than later you are reintroduced to the ways of winning, or at the very least, being competitive. As you can notice, I was actually not talking a lot about the game because I haven't been keeping track of the CONCACAF very much. I was I was kind of happily surprised to see Qatar make it into the next level and then immediately get beaten down. But hey, they did remarkably well considering. Oh, yep. It's one of those things when you're not constantly worried about what dumb, horrible, short-sighted, possibly impulsive, and just plain bad decisions are going to be made next concerning your team. It could be a little rough to be. Ah, I gotcha. All right, enjoy it. Also, be sure to drink plenty of water as well. Now, the person they were talking about most from the USA team, it was Matt Turner, who goalie, who managed to make a couple of important saves in the penalty shootouts, and is apparently the top goalie in the U.S. as far as for the men's national team. And I have also learned that apparently the past two times that the U.S. has won the CONCACAF Gold Cup, they have beaten Panama. So and now here we go. Let me see. Okay, that is US is in blue, Panama is in white, I believe. Oh boy, we have a turnover early in the Panama zone. Off the post! That that centering pass gets blocked by one of the Canalman players, then headed out into the middle of the field. A little bit of collision, but the umpire says play on, and it gets sent ahead to number 19, who's dancing along the far side. Number 3 kicks it out to stop his momentum and allow other defenders a chance to get back. Oh, crap! And now we have a quick attack by Panama coming in. Swiftly defended. Now we have a foul on Panama, and it's going to switch direction. Ooh. Nia's feeling all right. I've been trying not to test it too much today. Keep things to a minimum, which meant I got to sit down and work on everything I needed to do today a lot sooner than I intended to. All right, we'll have an effort up the near side. Centering pass cleared out by the Canal men. Sending it, try to get it up the far side of the field, but near the center line, USA steals it back and attempts to rush in. An attack on that side. Off balance kicked from the near side of the goalie box. Actually, shot on goal. Easy save for Panama. All right, we already have some good offense from the U.S. A brief flurry from Panama, but kind of playing on their back foot right now. And as I say that, they steal the ball away at midfield. Kick it into the near corner over on the United States side, and it's too far. Easy throw in for the American team. About to cross into minute number 3. Trying to figure out what this chant is that's going through the crowd, because I can't imagine that they're cheering for the Americans, because I don't know. I can't imagine that the American fans are willing to continue that much rhythm all at once. Decent charge up the far side of the field, but Panama able to guard it, take it away. Header advances across the center line, forcing them back. And to take control of it, Turner will have to kick it away and out of bounds. Now Panama will get to throw in from the U.S. side of the field. Another opportunity for them to put some pressure on Turner here. And so what do? They take it back into their own end to reset, giving the Americans a chance to steal the ball away again. Like, damn, I thought he had gone out of bounds, but they will simply just take that foul from the U.S. player and hover around midfield again, right as when it seemed they had caught them off guard and asleep. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna question. The strategy. I don't watch soccer very often. Maybe they know something I don't. Panama's 5th semifinal appearance. 2 times they advanced to the final. Yep, they lost them both to the USA. Okay. America makes a turnaround on the far side, are able to get a pass in, nudged away, and eventually into the hands of the goalkeeper. Oh my God, he was onside and everything. Panama. All right, Panama starts deep in their own end. Americans have shown that they can put a good amount of pressure on. Have to loft it forward a few times, and unfortunately they lose control of it. Again, Turner will kick it away. And they bring it back again. Reestablish control. Hello, True North, by the way. So far, it's just a kicking and field position battle between 2 goalkeepers. A nice header to break up that forwarding pass from Panama. And now we have a bit of a breakaway by the Americans, running into a stiff wall of defense from Panama. Trying to steal it back again. Panama will slowly advance on the near side, hit it right into one of the American players, and get a throw in. We're up to 7 minutes 30 seconds by that timer right there. And once again, damn Cincinnati Reds, man. Like that, the battle between them and the Brewers is going to make it so going to make the rest of the baseball season so worth it, even though the White Sox are now officially a joke. And that video clip of one of our players just straight up walking away from the play before the ball even gets there for an easily called third strike. That's just awful. Great centering pass, but a great effort that got first pushed away by the Americans, so they'll charge again up on the far side of the field. Get back to the middle of the field. Only 60 days until the Packers defeat the Bears. Is that just your first game of the season against the Bears, or is that the season opener for the Green Bay Packers? Oh yes, that is also true, Luke. The Major League Cricket League is going to be starting tomorrow, but I was interested in that, and I looked it up, and they're kind of doing the same thing as the USFL, only playing in a couple limited places at first. All right, you got a nice effort by Panama, and are they offside there? What the heck happened? Okay, not sure quite what happened on that play, but hopefully they will explain it soon. Okay, season opener is September 10th. Okay. Well, one way or another, it ended up being a throw-in for the United States. Up to 10 minutes, and so far, it's been a while since the Americans have gotten another shot on goal. Leif, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, since you're here, Leif, couple questions that maybe you can answer for me, since that time of the year is swiftly going to be upon us. From how your Seahawks have been drafting and maneuvering in the off season, how you feel about their their chances in the upcoming season? Oh yeah, he dropped in earlier. You know, he does every once in a while. We'll stop in, say hello, duck out again. No, I usually assume that there are also people lurking who don't talk in the chat much. We're just here, I guess, to listen to my dulcet tones. Oh, now you got some nice sustained effort. Centering pass knocked away by Turner. America has kicked it away. Panama trying to work their way back up again. And unfortunately, they worked their way out of bounds. About 10 to 11 games this season? Okay. And now they're chanting Matthew Turner's name for knocking away that possible opportunity for Panama. America now having a bit of trouble finding their way into the Canalman side of the field. So they try to loft it in at first. That gets headed away. Chased down and booted way across the field. No foul for that? No, no foul for that. A little bit of collision there as they were trying to get position for that loft. Now we'll have the USA trying to find a seam on the near side. They may have got one, but gets stopped and kicked away by Panama. Able to intercept and get away from a couple of attempts to steal by the Americans. Now, what's going on in Texas? Is it just a heat wave, or are they having more storms? Another header away by the Americans to stall the momentum of Panama. Canalman will get to throw in, but I think Panama is at this point like depending on some kind of lightning strike to save them. Because right now, USA is playing them very, very close, just almost stifling them. Oh, and there come the USA chants, slowly building as it gets kicked forward for an attempt by Panama, headed away by the US. It went out of bounds on America, so Panama ball, they throw it in quickly, try to take advantage of the confusion. Panama briefly has control again, but have to make a bit of a retreat just to keep the possession. Once again, batted out of bounds by the U.S. Another throw in for the Canalmen. Getting up to 15 minutes now gone by in the first half of this Gold Cup semifinal for the CONCACAF. Still nothing. I did check the poll that I set up in the community tab, by the way. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you, to see that the winner in that so far is the second CFL game. What would I say is my favorite sport? I don't have a good answer for that, really, Luke. You know, no, I just really don't have an answer for that. Yeah, I'm sticking with True North and voting for Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Another attempt over the top by America. It just gets gathered in by the Panama goalie. Try to work their way out of their own end of the field through the near side. And America nearly steals it back again, so they have to 30 go to 10. Kick it back to their goalkeeper. Yeah, Panama is having a rough time getting out of their end of the field. American players are looking for a steal, which they just got. Kicking ahead. Tried to clip it in, but instead got clipped right into a defender. Panama slowly, methodically trying to clear it up the near side, but it gets stolen away by America again. Clearing attempt goes right into an American player. And now we will get delivered up the near side of the field with a quick roll. Turner gets to steal that away, though, before we're able to take a shot. Damn. All right, America jogs up to the center line again. We've made it so far to 18:25. Things have been very, very quiet once again since the big flurry of offense that we had at the beginning of the half. While we wait to see if anything is going to happen. And that cheer tells me that, oh, America stole again. They tried to send one in, but just got deflected. And, oh, we got a free kick now for the U.S. in a very good position, about 5-6 feet outside of the goalkeeper's area. All right, how many people are going to be in this line? The plan was Calgary versus Rough Riders. And now the USA chants come up again. Where are they going to aim this? An easy defense for Panama. Able to clear it. Gets sent right back in. And another high bounce on the hard field as Panama, once again, following a rip of throw from the goaltender, tries to sneak up the far side of the field. They nearly got away with it, but nice job. Not only by keeping that ball in play on the Panama side, but also by other player having the presence of mind to just kick it straight into his opponent so it would bounce out of bounds and give them a good place to set up from on that side of the field. That couldn't have been anything but intentional, the way he was doing it. A decent crossing pass in, and the header is off target. Yeah, off target and a little high. Dang. All right, Turner gets to send it away. Flicked ahead by the Americans. Another great job keeping it in. America trying to sustain some pressure and attack, but they lose the ball once again. And right now they seem more than content to just do passy round the world. Well, we're here for this moment as Panama tries another long kick. But it just gets batted away by the charging American defender. Now they'll try to center it in. It's swept away. Now possible advance by the Americans. Stolen away again in midfield by Panama. Will not get in very much further on the near side, so they're going to bring it back up to midfield, flip it over the far end. Was moving up the center, back out to the far side. Araskia now chipping it forward. Ah, damn, he was offsides. Free kick for the U.S. Damn. Tonight's episode of Another Stupid Sports Show, by the way, is sponsored by Legal Coffee, the Mexican instant coffee that is 99.5% guaranteed to not contain methamphetamines or copium. Now, I would like to remind you that even though you don't think you're going to need it, the NFL season is upon us and you're going to need to manage your copium intake as best you can. It's the same thing that you do with sodium or sugar. You just got to be careful with how much you're putting into your body. That's all I ask. Everything in moderation, including moderation. Fentanyl, off the charts, man. Yeah, eating the instant coffee dry, that was a mistake. A lot of effort on the near side by America. A good kick. Stealing a charge by Panama. Americans trying to find a way in on the far side of the penalty box. Tackled away by Panama. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Never do that, kids. Never do that. And wow, that was a hell of a tackle by number 8 for America. Straight for the ball and great win from behind there. Oh, I'm sure Monty will hang on. Next chance we get, I have to tell you what Monty did today because it was sad. It was sad. Panama's been able to work their way back up to the center of the field, going passy around the world from far side to near side. And once again, back to the goaltender. I was under the assumption I would have missed something. Hang on. We're in trouble, folks. Monty has started hiding. True North needs no copium. They'll tell him that the Packers are going 11-6. Oh, we got a. As I get back, we've got a corner kick going for Panama. All right. Well, first opportunity that I see him, and that'll probably be after our pause for the cause during the halftime break. Short kick out of the corner. They're willing to try another attack from the center of the field. And they get it in! But they've got it marked as offsides. Damn. Oh, just offsides. Yeah. Damn. Shoot, it was just there. Oh my gosh, we're having a hydration break. Holy crap. We're actually getting a hydration break. The clock is still going because they are playing in mid 80-degree weather in San Diego, California. Oh, this is the game. Yeah, I'm going to make another effort to go look for him. I will be right back. All right, so I do warn you, he may not stay long because he is still a little on edge. I've probably told you this guy he's a jumper. He's a climber. Today he figured out how to well, how to get a bag of food out of a cabinet that should have been unreachable for him. And then when he went up to explore the cabinet again, he decided to take the direct route down from front of the cabinet to the top of the microwave to the oven to the ground. Problem was, his back claw got caught in the microwave, in a little grill at the top where the air exhaust circulation thing is, and yeah, so he was hanging by his back claw off the top of my microwave for what seemed like forever, but may have been more only a half a second, because I turned around and saw it happening as he was knocking my piles of stuff off the shelf in an effort to get back up to pull his leg free. And I was able to quickly grab him before anything major or terrible happened, but he went and hid under my bed for an hour afterwards. He's not having the best of days today. So, apparently, Panama is winning the possession battle. which I suppose makes a little bit of sense. But, alright, thank you, Monty. Your hard work is a credit to this establishment. And then they just completely lost control of the ball, turns it over to America. Wasn't even looking, just let it slip underneath his foot and out of bounds. Very, very nice, buddy. Very nice. All right, America's got the ball back. They're trying to kick it ahead. Able to loft it a little bit, onside and everything. But nobody was there to follow up on that. Damn. All right, Panama. I guess we'll expect another 10 minutes of kicking around. What do you know? We're already getting up close to 34 minutes to go. Oh, an MKI has arrived. Hello. Hope you're doing well. We're still waiting for the first goal to arrive in this game. A couple opportunities, one that was called back by offsides, one ball off the post, and we have a ball that in the proper direction, but a little too far for the player. Turner is going to be able to kick it away. No, Tyler. I was busy resting my knee and making plans to buy a lot of foam core board. Oh, damn, he just barely saved that from being a corner. Okay. I thought for a moment it was going to be, based on where he had last kicked it, but I guess the ref thought that it should be a throw-in instead. Okay, that's where we are. So we'll once again have the game, the team slowly working its way down the field by throw-ins. Oh, nice bit of passing. Gets deflected away. And somewhere in there, they go off sides again. Broke through like through one of those paper banners that the football teams would run through at high school games, or broke through what? Oh yes, Roman. The Roman Reigns getting his ass kicked angle. Who'd have thought they would ever have dared? All right, everybody misses on that long kick from Turner. Panama is able to control it briefly, kick it ahead a little bit down the near side. However, support arrives quickly to save the U.S. They have another crossing opportunity to the far side of the field. They're looking ahead, but it's like their centering passes are thinking quicker than the players are. Yeah, but what did they break? What did they break through? Did they not? Did they lose or did they win? Because I followed nothing from the All-Star game last night. broke through could be like they finally scored a run. $37.51 now. America now trying to find an angle inside. Trying to force Panama into being aggressive. But nope, we'll just have more passy around the world. First win in 10 years. Oh, damn, we nearly had an attempt by the Americans, but a little bit off bounds. First attempt. So it's an easy catch for the Panama goalie. And now we have a quick advance up the far sides. Getting back into the middle. Oh, man. Great advancement in, but the centering pass misses. Americans are trying to control it on the far side of the field. But Panama will simply have to play contain and knock it out of bounds and force the USA into a throw-in. Oh. It shouldn't have been such a hard pass. It should have been tip tap A to B, but everybody's trying to do too much. Oof. Hello, Logan. Hope you're doing well today. I think that's going to be out of bounds on the Americans. Wait to see how much bonus time we're going to have. I think at least 2 minutes. Luke, I don't have a good answer for that one either. ESPN says the mayor of Oakland shared plans with MLB to keep the A's. When? When did this happen? And do they mean to keep the A's as in keep the entire team in the organization, or to just keep the name? All right, finally, America intercepts one of those big diagonal passes. Canada quick on the steal, though, racing up the field. Tapped back by the Americans. The Canal men quickly regather themselves. Support has now come in. They've got to rework their way inside, and they will do that by regrouping at the center of the field. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred met with the mayor of Oakland to discuss possible stadium plans designed to keep the Athletics from relocating to Las Vegas. All right, Panama is still in control. A great effort. A little bit of loose control. Panama gets back into the center, the field. Now working their way around to the near side. Has to kick it back out again. Another quick deflection. Is there not enough of a look? Headed away! Kicked out by the Americans! And cleared way off target. Damn! One of the best best opportunities for Panama in this first half. The mayor requested and was granted a meeting with Manfred before the Major League All-Star game in Seattle. Well, today we learned, didn't we? Today we learned. And no, I don't think that should have been I don't really think that should have been a foul on America for that one. Because the dude looked like he was going down no matter what. Ferrer just looked like he got tangled up in the process. Oh yeah, Panama are willing to wait. They are willing to be patient. They have been able to attack this American team more often than I thought they would. Put some pressure on Matt Turner. And once again, we have another attempted advancement up the far side, but America kicks it away. We're up to 44-12 now in the first half. Presented Manfred 30 bound copies of reports you wanted all the owners to see, detailing negotiations between the city of Oakland and the A's. Wow. Yeah, they don't. You just wish, I guess, Luke, that they would mention those sorts of things on the Indeed listings. All right, 2 minutes of stoppage time. We have another attempt of a great big crossing pass headed out. Fortunately, Americans steal right back. Once again, the Canalmen doing some great passing to keep the pressure on. Now they'll sky it to the other side. Skied back again. And US gets the whistle that time for that sequence. May get one more play. Dodgers are playing in South Korea on March 20th and 21st in Seoul, 2024. Damn. Quite an exhibition. Yeah, essentially. You know, we still got to attach the words allegedly to everything because we still have no real definitive proof, but more people making noise about it. Also, a discussion of the MLB's expansion from 30 to 32 teams. Oh, dang. Well, that will be something. Panama going to get anything out of this? Americans will now be glad to play keep away until the whistle blows. We go into halftime. Still deadlocked at 0. And in case you're wondering, yes, I do plan on watching the next game, but I'm just going to do it for myself. I'm not going to broadcast it. I gotta keep some of that for myself sometimes. But well, here we are. A lot more decent chances for Panama. America's gotta stop those sudden rushes, or they could be in some real trouble here. This CONCACAF semifinal. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? All Panama would have to do to stymie the Americans is to beat them in the semifinals. I kid, of course. I'm supposed to cheer for Team USA, apparently. Anyway, we are going to take a little pause for the cause. We will be back for the second half of USA versus Panama, this CONCACAF Gold Cup semifinal here on 106.9 Click FM. Thank you for being here for another stupid streaming show. All right, and just like that, folks, we are back for the second half as Angie once again finds the most opportune time to crawl all over the setup while I'm trying to focus on getting things together again. I thought, yeah, yeah, Chicago does not get tornadoes very often. Like, we'll get some brutal thunderstorms. I think 15 years that I lived there, I only heard the weather warning sirens once. And considering how hard the rain was going and how the air looked like, honestly, I wouldn't see air like that again near that same color of awfulness. So we had the bad days of bad air quality this summer here in Rockford. Oh, look at that. Game started again. That was just an ugly day the last time I heard the warning sirens go off in Chicago for the weather. And this is a city that where people are regularly digging themselves out of the snow. That has the dibs system. Great bit of physicality from Panama is able to avoid the whistle and get things back out to the middle of the field. However, a smothering presence is actually a foul for the U.S. It will be a Panama free kick. All right, looks well. Apparently, the U.S. has changed up its defensive formations. In what way, I don't understand. Great attempt, but Turner was in there to stuff it quite quickly. There is an injured American currently in the penalty box, very close to the penalty box, actually. Mm-hmm. Oh God! Oh God! He fell hard and he fell right onto his goalkeeper's leg. Like he gets, it's just like he got it was like knee into side or knee into knee. Oh, that was awful. Okay. Yeah, he's going to need a little bit of help coming off the field. It was not a malicious hit. It was, as near as I can tell, course of the game, everybody going for the ball at once. It was just unfortunate how he fell. So, oh yeah, and there was a bit of a twist. Did he get up on his own? Okay, he did get up on his own. They brought out the stretcher, but apparently he found just enough strength. All right, so whose ball is it? Uh, all right, it's Panama's ball. They get it back and retreat back into their half of the field. No objectionable conduct. We will objectionable conduct will be a space in tomorrow night's bingo. Just so you know, I would not pass opportunity to include objectionable conduct in this stream. Ah, well, there's a meme format. Do with it what you will, I suppose. Why do I open my mouth? A hell of a takeaway effort. No foul called on it. American fans are pissed. Panama now trying to work it forward. They're able to keep themselves onside. Great job battling it away, and now we've got Cowell kicking it way up the far side. He's up against three people. Is able to turn the corner. It's just towed away for a clear. U.S. will have to throw in again. All right, Uncle Sam, what are you going to do with this possession? All right, the guy who was just down after that collision in the U.S. defensive end seems to be moving okay, so a little bit more pressure now coming from Panama. perhaps hoping to get the U.S. off of their game a little bit. Team willing to treat behind the center line. Trying to freeze them. Doesn't quite work. So they will continue the passy around the world. Back into the shade. It's starting to get toward that time of day where half the field is now shady, the other half is in the sun. Now we have a bit of advancement on the far side. They have found a pass in. As gets the pass and boots it over. Cowell got it in. Cowell got it in for Vasquez and it just skied. I think that's just called who you root for, MKI. Oh, just too much height too much underneath it. Oh yeah, Elgin. It surprises me none. I think I've heard of tornadoes touching down in Elgin 1 or 2 times. Now we finally have an opportunity of Panama beating somebody on the other side. Turner makes another save with a great header opportunity, forcing him to make that save from a bounce on the ground. Once again, Max Turner getting it done for the Americans. Another quick pass flipped in, kicked away by the Americans. Will be kicked all the way back. Will give the U.S. an opportunity to unclench itself a bit. Here's the thing, Logan. I do have access to minor league games, but it is all the Cubs farm system. That is all that I have access to. I've tried to figure out ways to stream the Savannah Bananas live, and yes, I have heard people's request for that. I have been unable to find a reliable stream for doing so. Maybe there's some place where I can look up minor league streams, but that's all that I've got really available to me is the Cubs farm system. And if anybody can direct me to something else that would be more interesting. Oh yeah, I know they're on YouTube, but do they stream on YouTube as well? Milb.com. You know what? I'm going to look that up after the stream is over. Just in case it's not exactly what I think it is, Logan, but I appreciate it. All right, 55 minutes gone now, still locked at nothing. Americans now switching up to the near side of the field. Oh dear, Rachel has chai tea. We're all in trouble. It's all right, I'm working on the remains of a White Russian myself. They tried a long kick anyway, and Turner was able to grab it up. All right, cool. All right, got the Americans going again. They've tried to sky it ahead. Noggin knocks it down for Panama. However, the Americans are able to control it at the center line. Not on the far side. Stolen away again by the Americans. They're called for a foul. Looks like it'll be a free kick for Panama. They were, eh? Oof. USA versus Perna. I'm sure a lot of people would watch that. We are a bloodthirsty kind. The Louisville Bats will be playing the Nashville Sounds on Saturday. You're going to it? Enjoy yourself, MKI. Minor league baseball is usually a good time. I remember going to more than once going to check out the Frederick Keys. I think they were the single A affiliate for the Orioles, like way, way down. All right. Now America's going to try again to send it in, but instead the pass will go way too far and it'll be a goal kick for Panama. Yeah. On that note, Luke, in case it wasn't clear, yeah, I probably don't want to do that. I've had enough time being angry. I'm trying to avoid it for dumb reasons. Ah, yes. I am sure that I'm sure the MLB will get right on that, Logan. Absolutely. Damn, we have some nice movement now, getting an opportunity for Panama up front. They recover, get the cross in. Now headed in finally. Shot through traffic, gets deflected. America kicks it out to midfield. It'll be booted forward by the goaltender. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. L.A. De La Cruz, notorious for... Once again, USA was able to interrupt things, but not able to control. Will be Panama throw-in, far side of the field. America steals it again. And now they finally turn it around. They have a quick opportunity, but the goalkeeper advances before Velasquez can get up there. Oof. Oh, I'm sure everyone will be. All right. Now, was Panama able to do a little bit of fancy footwork to open up some space? Not able to find a way forward, though, so they decide to go round the world again. Not, not hallelujah. Well, right now I can't hear any thunder, so I think I might be okay. Looks like the worst of it's already passed. Interruption of the attack by the Americans. Bauman now taking the ball out to the center line. Dinking their way along the far side. Centering pass now in. Brighton, right at the goal. Turner able to make an easy save. Rolls it back out for the Americans to advance up the middle. That forward attempt gets quickly broken up by Panama. And they just plain miss it out of bounds once again. It's happened twice now for Panama that they miss a simple little pass out of bounds that ends up getting some offensive time for the American squad. Looks like we do have a substitute now coming in on the American side. Christian Roldan will be coming on now. Yeah, and Roldan is coming on for Cowell. We have a second substitution. I think Yedlin is going to be coming in for the American team. Not sure who he's replacing. He's coming in for Reynolds. All right, a little bit of back and forth action from America to Panama and back again. Another foul on Vasquez. Aiming for a position, just got two in the way of somebody else who wanted to get at the ball, I suppose. I've given up trying to figure out how fouls are called in soccer. I have a general idea, but I just never venture a guess. Ah, yes. Now the USA chants are echoing proud and loud through the stadium. Whee! Freedom. That pass is a little bit missed. Able to kick it back for Turner, who will boot it forward. No, I'm pretty sure we gave it back, actually. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure we gave it back. Now, America willing to accept a little pressure if they think it'll get them a seam. Now they've got some space up at the middle. Able to get through one interruption. Another touch up the middle, and it misses wide. It just misses wide at the near post. Oh, man, it was so good. So good. Damn. Wow. Mm. All right, goal kick finally by Panama. Booted out to midfield, could not control, given back to the Americans. We're 65 minutes into this match. I'm not sure about the rules and overtime and kicks for whatnot for this. What they have, because all I know is that we got to have a winner, we got to have a loser. but just the Panama Canal. The other one can see it on the weekends, but the winner of this match is responsible for taking it to ballet practice and everything else. All right, another attempt inside. Deflected away a couple of times by Panama defenders before being launched away. However, the Yankees control it. Now work their way up the near side, and that's going to be an easy call. And he's like, yeah, I'm... And he's owning up to it. Yeah, dude owned up to it immediately. He didn't... I thought he was going to get called for a card or something. And now he's going over and talking to the guy that he had collided with. Wow. Okay. Really? Well, you've also been getting like smacked over and over again with storms out there. I've survived. I'm surprised it survived that long. All right. Now we got a free kick for the Americans, kind of close to the Panama goal. Got a one-person wall. It's hooked in. I think it got headed out. Whose head was on that? I thought it was on Panama, but... Yeah, it's okay. Maybe another time. Yeah. I don't know. I'm also assuming that they just have to turn it off every once in a while so that the plebs feel grateful. And another player getting tripped up. Vasquez gets tripped up. Another turnover. The ref is looking a little bit peaked, let's just say. What you gonna do here now here, United States? We are in the 69th minute. Cool. As of right now, they're still doing passy-passy around the world. Still locked nothing to nothing. A decent clip in. Cannot find somebody with a proper angle. Have headed it back toward the center of the field. America still is controlling the ball, and now we have a... Oh, was on Roldan's arm. So handball turns over. Okay. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, MKI. To get through downtown Chicago, you have to go through a whole lot of Chicago. So they would already be reporting damage on either the south side, the west side, or the north side, because I think it's impossible for a tornado to form over water, so it can't come from the east. We have another foul. Oh, nope, we just have a hydration break. Never mind, folks. Hydration. All right, let me take a look to see about this possible tornado in Chicago. Nope. Nothing yet. All right, that got canceled. Pirate hats. Oh. Okay, there's one tornado warning for Chicago until 7 p.m. Central Time. Okay, Midway Airport. That is way on the pretty much the outskirts border of the city. So it would essentially wreck a path of visible destruction if it started from Midway and went toward downtown. Like it would be, if it did manage to reach downtown, I think it would rival things that hadn't been seen in Chicago probably since the fire. All right, Jordan Morse apparently is going to be coming in on the American side, as is Matt Miazga. He'll be coming in for Long, who got his legs beat up earlier in the game. Oh, and Vasquez is going out for Morris. Okay. Damn. Holy crap, how'd they make that stay in play? Americans are able to head it out and control it up the middle of the field, thankfully. And now we have a nice touch outside to one American racing up the near half of the field. Into the box we go. Back to the top. Going to try to pop it forward, headed out. And another kick into the far side. Americans trying to chase it down, get control before it goes out, and they cannot. Great effort there. Great effort there by the Americans to get on just a little bit of pressure here in the second half. They hadn't done something like that for a good long time. And there is the countdown with Luke again. The excitement is palpable. Another great defensive move by Panama to stop that American charge. Oh, foul on the Americans. Free kick for Panama. Oh, damn. Now we've got a Panama player that is down. So we're going to... All right. We might be getting some cramps starting to set in for these players because we had a couple players sitting down. At this rate, Monty just might want extra time. Yeah, got about 15 minutes to go until the 31,690. They paused to announce the attendance. Iron Chef Japan. Oh, there could be worse things to watch. Great job getting a piece of that centering attempt and stopping that attempt by the Canal men. Americans trying to get it out of their own end. They have to send it back to Turner. They will. He will simply boot it ahead rather quickly. I'm not sure. I will find out right now. Gold Cup overtime. Tournament notes. If teams are tied at the end of regulation, 2 15-minute periods of extra time will be played. If the score is still tied, the game will go to penalty kicks. So that means I should probably start looking around just in case I have to use different. Yep, there's the one I'll need. And another free kick for US. Charges his way into it and is able to draw another foul. All right. So yeah, we'll get 2 more 15-minute periods and then we go into the kicks. Good one to watch. Well, wasn't Iron Chef originally in Japan? Yeah, not sure where he is right now, but I know it's definitely not in here. And damn, that one off Robinson's foot and just off Robinson's back and then just trickles by the far post. Damn. Oh, now we got some substitutions coming for Panama. Cool. I kind of stopped paying attention to TV after a while, so I only pick up on this stuff and it goes into the zeitgeist somehow. I just wanted to see if my brain still worked. Fajardo is gone now. Quintero is coming off for Waterman. And who's the other person that's coming up? They'll put it up in just a minute. Up to the 79th minute now, still deadlocked at nothing between the United States and Panama. And hopefully what I read in that little quick internet search was right, and we'll get the overtime periods. Because the thrill I get from penalty kicks cannot be measured, really. Once again, another great header. Panama cannot control the retaliation forward. So Jones will throw it in. Oh, Panama had been getting some good footwork in opening up space, and then they lose control of it again on the sideline. That's the third time they've done that tonight. Kip, it's going all right. Like, we've had some interesting moments in the game. Oh, many more for Panama than for the U.S. A bit of a shame. I was hoping for something a bit more competitive. But, so far it looks like this one's just going to be going to kicks. Bit of a shame, but hey. That one's a little bit off target for Miles Robinson. Panama is able to take it back up to 81 minutes past now. Yep, exactly. Soccer ball, go kick. And it has gone kick in a number of different directions, Kip. Oh, you would not believe. Damn, tried to keep it in with a header, stepped out of bounds. Turnover, United States gets to throw in now. All right, now America's got a little bit of control. They're trying some back and forth to get space opened up. They may have gotten it over on the far side. They've got a bit of advancement coming. It'll be rolled on and headed away. We will now have a corner kick for the U.S. in the 80 after the 83rd minute. Oh man, Escobar keeps the opportunity from coming up for the U.S. And now the far side of the field, with the sun in their eyes, a corner kick for the Americans. The first corner for the United States this game. Panama's already had 2. Nobody was able to touch that for the Americans. They'll just get kicked right out of bounds for a throw-in. Quick restart for the Americans, not wanting to give them any time to rest. Apparently, the U.S. team has had a winning or tying goal in 5 of their last 7 cup matches post 83rd minute. Great job evading that challenge. Is able to get it forward. And we have another foot race going. And now they're going to just take the positions and slow it up in the American end. All right. Panama being forced to retreat. Some aggressive defense in the other side of the field by America. Now they've got it turned over again, trying to find a way in through the middle. Approach from the far side. Clipped in and headed once again past the post on the near side. Damn. Yeah. It was a good opportunity. If he'd been facing a different direction when he headed it, he probably would have had a decent chance of getting it on the far side. All right, I think we're going to get at least 4 minutes of stoppage time on this. At least that's what I would hope. For all the people that we had to check on and rest. And a great job getting it backwards. And now we're going to have a free kick. Oh no. They're arguing for a yellow down there because of... Oh boy. Now the referee is coming over to talk to Robinson, who is involved on that collision where there might be a penalty. And this guy's just talking. He's talking it through. Oh my God, this is going to be a yellow card on the United States. Damn. Has brought his foot up too high and competing for that ball. A yellow card again is on M. Robinson for the United States. This is going to be a free kick for Panama. Will this be another short kick for Panama? They've had a tendency to do that off of these restarts that they've shown here in the offensive zone. A little bit of jawing as people figure out their positions. And now we're getting it booted in. It is headed out back again by the Americans. Panama will steward it back to center of the field. Barcenas will look for a route inside. End up having to retreat again. Unfortunately, they break down and give it away. Oh, damn. Even though Panama was about to take it away, behind the play, one of the American players was fouled, so it's going to be a free kick for the Americans. We will also, of course, take some time and give some attention to Angie, since apparently Monty's going to be getting what he wants. Woof. Wait, are we getting another corner for the Americans? Yes, we are. It's the second corner tonight for the Americans. Starting to seem like a familiar story and a familiar ending for this team. Nobody's able to get in for that, and that attempt just gets skied. He was trying to find somebody, but it just went sky high off his foot. Damn. Now it looks like we have another episode of Cramps. We might get 5 minutes of stoppage time with this. Yep, they're going out to check on the guy right now. This easily looks like it's just an issue of cramps. I do not blame them with, running around in California weather. It's July and it's California. It's going to be rough. Hey, you see that, Angie? They're playing in San Diego. All right, eventually we have a substitution coming in, and this player is actually going to get carried off this time. Okay. Davis will be coming off for Panama. Anderson coming in. And of course, you have to get right back on the mouse pad. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right, this will be a simple goal kick for Panama. Do they have something to end this? Unfortunately, United States trying to belt it back, belted it out of bounds. Throw in for Panama. Yep, tied after regulation. 2 15-minute halves, extra substitutions. That's Angie moving my mouse around. And a great header and gets flicked away back out of bounds again. And like it or not, Panama has been very successful moving up the field with this tactic. It's knocked away again. And then gets picked up. Anderson. And now we have another corner for Panama as it got sent into the legs of Jones and sent out of bounds. All right. Officially in the 93rd minute. No matter what, this corner is going to be in the shade, so they won't have to worry about the light getting in anyone's eyes. There comes the kick. And nobody is able to get a secure foot on it. Oh no, the flag is up again for offsides. Oh my goodness. People are screaming for a handball. There's a possible go-ahead goal. That looks like it. And he's waiting. Referee is waiting. He's telling everybody, shush, shush. Yeah, Monty is oh God, we could have a penalty kick for Panama. Yeah, they're looking over whether there's an American handball in the penalty box. No penalty, offsides on Panama. We're still at 0-0. Panama has put 2 balls in the back of the net each time it has been called back due to an offsides. USA indeed. Oh God, are they? We also lost time in the stoppage because they stopped to look at the play. Oh God, this game is not going to end. John Jay, we've done it again. We have been broken by soccer. God, at this point, I'm never going to see a CFL game that goes above 20 points for either team. And a great attack, but they could not get the proper angle for the header. This might do it for regulation, depending on whether America can work their way up the side. Ooh. Are we going to have an attempt by the Americans? A harsh takedown, and it will be a free kick. Oh man, we are going to have the last bit of action. Then we will take another pause for the cause, I promise. And then we will have OT in the CONCACAF. Yep, we're just fortunate over here, folks. Absolutely lovely and fortunate to get all of these sports now into the 98th minute. Oh, I saw. The thing that is comforting me right now is that I have some lazy barbecue chicken going in my slow cooker, and I'm going to take a big whiff of that at OT. This one will get headed away, and off we go. Time. Back-to-back extra time matches for the Americans. Folks, Monty is getting what he wants. Monty wants overtime. Monty gets overtime. So, we will take another pause for the cause, and we will return for overtime between USA and Panama in this CONCACAF Gold Cup semifinal here on 106.9 Click FM, Internet Community Radio. All right, with that, folks, we are back on another stupid sports show. Extra time, the first 15-minute period of extra time has just started. I believe we are going to have two of them. So it's going to be like a complete game, except just 15 minutes per half. And each team will get an extra substitution. No, Angie is not here to save anybody. She is free to wander as she pleases forever, as you can see. Or maybe can't see because the camera doesn't go down this far, but she has decided now that she wants to step into my lap for the first time in forever. Panama's still controlling it in their end as Angie tries to write horrible messages on the keyboard. Yay. Now you're going to walk all over me, Angie. Now you're going to be embarrassed. All right. Another fantastic bit of advancement by Panama, working their way from side to side. This one will be not only well defended, but kicked out of bounds and forced Panama to throw in. A fantastic job by Miazga. If that's his name? But yeah, very well defended there. Now Panama has to go back to the center. And another great bit of advancement. However, the clearing pass doesn't have enough juice to get to its intended target. America takes control over in their end. Turner will boot it across the field before anybody can really get to it. So it'll be a quick header and wrap up by the Panama goalie. They will start all over again. Yep. Hey, remember how much you were enjoying this game back in the second half? Yeah, I just got the first timer that I could going for 15 minutes. It's not going to count the extra time. I'll just wait to hear it and let y'all know. Oh, and now the Americans plead for a handball and they get it from the referee. Hey, it can happen any day, folks. It can happen any day. You know, am I nuts or is that guy wearing some kind of I hesitate to call it a sports bra, but that's the only thing that I can call it. Uh, Rand McNally, apparently over there, hamburgers eat people. I'm not sure where Rand McNally is, True North. Is it one of those like one of those places in Canada that nobody talks about very much, like Medicine Hat or Shackleton? Oh yeah, well, her great contribution this time was to literally make the emoji. All right. Now, U.S. is working their way down the field with small passes and sideline throw-ins. Now we got a hooker, crossed in, header right to the goalie. He was actually It actually ended up going off of one of the Panama players and getting deflected toward the goalkeeper. So, hey, It was a good play, just a bad possible bounce. If the other dude hadn't been there, maybe it could have gone into the opposite post. Uh-oh, and now we have a substitution being prepared. I am shocked. I am shocked. A great job now advancing the ball. Forces Turner to send it back to the center line. MLS Chicago versus Montreal is now underway after rain delay. Will it end before the Panama game? How far along were they? Oh, the other one's playing at SoFi in Los Angeles right now. And now Turner came out to challenge, and it was too far. Panama has scored the first goal. Oh my goodness, just like that. All right. The Canal Men strike first. All right, here comes the kick over the top. Oh my God, it's just a great effort to stay on side there and to control the ball from that challenge by Turner. Just knocks it right over his foot and an easy doink into an open net. Didn't try to do anything too fancy. Just Anderson with one goal for Panama. Apparently, he's a bench guy. They had 2 injuries to that position during the group stage, and yeah, now here he is scoring in the 99th minute. Is that, and excuse my voice for this, Panama? Is that what that is? Oh my God! Now Panama's got another chance. But they get the sharp angle. Turner runs quickly away with it. Oh! And a brutal takedown from behind. I think this is going to be card worthy, and it is. Damn. Well, he's not making a big fuss about it. He's owning up to it. Yeah, the ball was already gone, and that challenge by Goody was right into the legs. Oof. Welcome back, Angie. Good to see you. All right. And now the guy who just committed the foul, Godoy, is going off for Welch. Damn, apparently he's one of the long-time guys on the team. Veteran. Ooh. All the handshakes for him down the line. Great. It sailed into the other end by Matt Turner. It will be a U.S. throw-in after it gets headed out of bounds by the Canalman. 12 minutes in. A deep throw gets headed away. And nice job keeping that at a throw-in instead of allowing the corner to happen. United States will lob it into the zone box again. Now it gets headed back in. And Panama is going to start wasting time, especially with... Wow, that was just the booze that showered down on the goalkeeper when he let the ball, which was a soft lob, bounce off his chest, fall in front of him, give a U.S. attacker time to run up to him and then fall on it. That just felt petty. That's all it was, petty. All right, now we have an opportunity from the U.S. trying to find their way in. Legs get tangled up, and another free kick for the U.S. Welch getting tangled up with the same player that guy he substituted for got tangled up with. Now we've got Busio coming out, Garcelle coming in for the Americans. Jones is coming out for USA as well. Tolkien coming in. Yes, Tolkien is currently on the field for the United States. All right, a good steal with position and footwork by Panama. Able to kick back across the center line. Once again, the U.S. advances again. Advancement headed away by Panama. Player is down holding his head. It got booted out by Panama. And Chicago has gotten the first goal against Montreal. Well, yay, go Chicago Fire. And getting the passy around the world from the Americans again. Now they boot it boxward. Header forward. And it gets in! Americans tie it in the 14th minute of overtime. 115th minute. 115th minute. The Americans. Woo! Herrera. Headed forward and just great kick from Ferreira to get in just inside the post. Oh, right in the corner. Damn. Cannot be mad about how pretty that kick was. Yep. And they do not get a chance to boot it forward because we will, just like that, stop the first period of extra time. Got a break, folks. We're going to take a little pause for the cause right now. I don't know how long they're going to be gone for, but as soon as they start again, we will start again. That sound good? Cool. Another stupid sports show. Back very soon, I promise. comes now, folks. Here it comes. The second overtime period between USA and Panama here in the CONCACAF Gold Cup Semifinal. Oh, awesome. Cool. Now, and also St. Louis plays Los Angeles tonight. Angie has come back. All is something happening. Gressel gets it out of bounds for an America throw, and there is a guy in an airbrush t-shirt, Captain America. I don't even know how to describe that shirt that I just saw. I think if I saw that at Ocean City, Maryland, it would cost at least $75. America can't control it, unfortunately. It's going to be a throw-in for Panama. Yep. And now the reminder comes up. If still tied after extra time, folks, we will go to a penalty shootout. And the slow... now we have a foul coming up on Panama. One of the players in that collision, one of the American players is down in that collision between Tolkien and Martinez. Oh, no, that's just a good acting job. Oof. See where he got hit. The USA chant that they're doing right now is essentially the Skull chant, but with the letters USA. Make of that what you will, folks. All right, US will get that throw in, and now we have another stoppage for an injury to Martinez. Not sure how much of an acting job this is, but we'll hopefully be able to take it serious. As Tolkien... Oh, there may have been a knee-to-knee collision there from behind, but angle doesn't really give me enough information. Oh, he got back up. All is well. Remain calm. All right, we have a little bit of forward motion for Panama. Being able to pass it ahead. They aren't able to complete the transition. Gathered it again from long distance. Saved by Turner. Just hugging the post. If this goes to a shootout, Monty is coming in here for the shootout. There's just no getting around that. He's going to have to be here for this. All right. Americans passy around the world. Started near. They have now decided to go to the far. And back to the middle again. Tolkien is able to pop it forward. Back inside. Tolkien's attempt to get in gets blocked by Martinez, who will do some nifty handling of his own to assist in the clear. Going to be able to control it with some headers, but does get poked away by the United States out of bounds. Should be a throw-in for Panama. Are they trying to sneak in through the far side? But the U.S. has decided to get a bit more aggressive than they usually have on defense. Trying to force a turnover, and, well, that they do. But gets kicked out at midfield. U.S. quickly throws it back in. Trying to find a seam up in the middle. Getting the passy back and forth and the little triangle on the left side. Now booted far ahead into the box, headed back. Last touched by, I thought, by Panama. Nope, America. Oh, and now they're noting that that one of the players is limping a bit, noting that the Americans are out of subs. Now the Panama has the U.S. on their back foot a little bit, forcing themselves to regroup close to the center line. Oh boy. A bit far for Tolkien. Can he rescue it from this corner? He might try to just knock it out. He'll boot it up the line. Nobody's able to has been able to find their way in just quite yet. Was that touched? Oh, damn. That should have been a corner, I think. Okay, I think America got a little screwed on that play. Damn. Oh boy. I think that went off of the Canalman's foot. It should be a corner kick for the US right now. All right, 8 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go. Take. All right, what you gonna do with this, Panama? Oh my God, it was last off Tolkien, and now Panama is trying to get forward quickly with that surprise. They aren't able to get to the ball. They don't get a foul after that bit of contact. It's called play on, booted away, headed back. America's still in control. Panama's able to steal it across over on the sideline. Doing a lot of great short work, forcing American players into motion and getting them out of their established positions, forcing them to chase the ball. And now I think it should be out of bounds on who? Yeah, maybe have missed a card there, but nothing to do now. All right, to throw in again. Trying to work forward on the far side. They missed the header, are able to control the deflection, however. Now we will do the passy from far to near. Escobar now taking it forward. Tries to cross it in, gets booted away, will be a corner throw. Throw near the corner, to be more specifically. Our scorer for Panama, Anderson, is on the throw in. All right, close to 4 minutes to go now. Panama has to back up and regroup again. Will they be doing anything? And now one dude just falls over. Okay, yep. This is starting to feel like cramps. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's taking the opportunity to grab a drink. Oh, damn. Apparently, somebody was chanting something to make them say, please stop the chants of the discriminatory racist nature. Holy crap. They must have done a damn good job of covering it up somehow in the post truck, because I missed that. I definitely missed that. Oh, no. Is he going to be put on the sled? Oh, just an announcement over the PA admonishing the crowd for the chants that they were making. Yeah, we had some thunderstorms, a bit of rain. I heard that there was a tornado that hit Elgin. Someone had mentioned earlier. One mentioned, and someone else said mentioned one by Midway Airport. But one of uh, one of my old Chicago buddies still lives back there. Said that the tornado warning for the city of Chicago was until 7 p.m. And I didn't see any other updates after that. So, as far as I can tell, there's been no major damage on that front, thankfully, and I hope everybody out there is okay. Nope, nope, no, no other updates. No other updates. All right. Only a couple minutes left, even though with the stoppage time. That's probably it, Rachel. That's probably it. They're frightened of you. Oh, I'd like to think that Michigan is actually just nothing but mischievous winds. All right, Escobar going to try again from the near side. We'll tap it in. And Turner was able to save that attempt by Anderson. Eh, not bad shot, not a bad shot. All right, now they're going through all the shootout history and the statistics while the Americans try to charge up the field one last time. I have a minor bit of passy-passy. Then it gets airmailed ahead. A couple of good kicks around. They want a handball. They're not getting one. And 1 minute of additional time. And it will be a U.S. throw. 60 seconds to go. Snowed in South Africa today. Well, it is winter in the southern hemisphere, so All right, America, you gonna do anything with this extra minute of play? Passy passy, round the world, poked forward. Rolled on, trying to curve it back. One of the Panama guys got a piece of it and went right to the goaltender. U.S. player just running over with the look of, please end this charade. We both know you're going to pick up the ball. Well, what do you know, folks? We have made it to the penalty shootout. Oh, man. Chance after chance after chance. And so now we'll get some we'll throw on some music for the arrival of this creature. Yeah. Someday I will be able to put that on without looking like an idiot. Today's not that day. Look at what you have wrought, Monty. Look at what you have wrought. You're going to stay, Monty. You're going to stay for this. I insist, Monty. You brought this upon us. You should enjoy it for just as long as we do. Oh yeah, Rachel, he's a big un. I'm pretty sure he officially now weighs twice as much as Angie, and I would not be surprised if he ever learns how to open a door. If I've ever owned a cat that could do it, I think it would be him. However, he is one of those oranges cats, so I'm never sure if he's going to figure it out on the day that he's allowed to have the brain cell. So, we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll see. Oh. Alright, now here we are getting in the highlights of all the extra time when both the goals were scored, and we were all hopeful that this would be ending soon. And then that didn't happen. Your room door is missing handles, so yeah, no, the cats will do whatever they can to open a door as well. Actually, the first week that I had Monty, I figured the easiest thing was to try to isolate him to one room. And it turned out that the one room I decided to keep him in, the door didn't perfectly close. He figured that out real quick, just yanked it open. I set up something elaborate to try to keep it closed. He nearly tore the door off the hinges. He was that pissed. What if Chicago's buildings were made out of waffles? If any neighborhood was going to be made out of waffles in Chicago, it would definitely be Lincoln Park. And if any part of Chicago would be a gingerbread house, yeah, that's the West Loop. Mm, I don't know. I think waffles are more structurally sound than pancakes. Looks like the United States is going to be shooting first. Someday, MKI, someday we'll all get to the Waffle House. All right. Ferreira is going to be going first. Ferreira is the one who scored for the United States in extra time tonight. He goes left, and it gets read by the goaltender. Denied. All right, here comes Turner walking up for his kick. And who is that that's coming up for Panama? Number 4. Not Anderson, who scored. As Escobar, who is coming up to take the kick for Panama. Right now I'm sponsoring Legal Coffee. First kick goes in. Damn. Just went right up the middle. Turner guessed right and kicked it right over him, basically. Right now sponsored by Legal Coffee. Ooh. So right now it is 1-0 Panama in the shootout. All right, here's kick number 2 from number 14 on the U.S. squad. In. Went left, goalie guessed right. Yeah, you got unless you're just dealing with ego, no. But then that's just not the same. It isn't authentic Belgian waffles. Ooh. Oh, we got some waffle competition going. Do we? All right. Well, there's only one thing we'll have to do. Diaz is now up, taking the kick for Panama, and just completely completely Deeks Turner is now 2-1 Panama. Okay, Jordan Morris is going to be taking the next kick for America, or the United States of America, that is. Ref tells the goaltender stop bouncing around so much. We get the got it top corner over the goalie. Beep. No syrup unless you have insulin on standby. Gotcha. All right, now Martinez is coming around for round number 3. The boos are raining down fiercely. And Rachel wants to invade Belgium. Great. Oh, you can still find them from time to time. Some regions don't have them anymore, I don't think. And denied by Turner. One too many deeks, and it gave him time. All right. And Logan will take on the entire state of Missouri. Well, that's surprising. I'm somehow not too surprised by that, Logan. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the image, True North. All right. We are tied 2-2. Fourth round begins. And US takes the lead finally, 3-2 in the shootout. Kip, the Holy Land is all yours. If you can take it, you know what? You can keep it. All right, Monty. Here's the next shot for Panama. Just rolled it in. 3-3 now. That good. Thank you, Rachel. Don't let Logan take Arrowhead. All right, Miazga is going to be taking round 5 for the United States. in like flint. Now this is a must make for Panama. A theme park with cool rides. Will there be like the Indiana Jones Universal experience where every time you get an opportunity to watch a Nazi die? Because I think that would be worth it. Wisconsin South equals Dallas. Okay, I can understand this math. All right. All comes down to this last kick for Panama. Save by Turner puts the United States in the final. If not, then I guess we just keep going until we all fall over. Whistle is blown. And it's buried. And he shushes the crowd as he runs away. Oh. You know what? Yeah. Logan, just take Branson. Branson is all yours. Go for it. All right, looks like we're doing another 5 kicks. Yep. Thanks, Monty. Really appreciating this. Really digging this one. Saved this time. Yeah. Right now it's 4-4 in the penalty shootout. I am unsure if the next one will win it for Panama. It might. All right, Carrasquilla from the Houston Dynamo. Playing for Panama in the CONCACAF. Oh, this is for the win. It is just sudden death now. Okay. And Turner needs to make another save for the Americans. Could come down to this. Noise coming up. The approach is made, and it is in. Panama is going to play in the Gold Cup final. One at the end of extra time, 5-4 on penalties. Panama advances to the CONCACAF Gold Cup final. United States will not repeat. Damn. The Canalmen are going back to the final. CONCACAF Gold Cup. Yep, they're all wearing sports bras. Maybe they're doing like diagnostic data in there or something. I didn't know that was a new thing, but okay. Who knows? Who the hell knows anymore? Well, I always kind of don't like it when games end on penalty kicks like that. It just feels like a cop out. Yeah, sad freedom noises from everyone in attendance. But best of luck to Panama, and we'll see whoever they play, depending on what's going on at the game at SoFi Stadium right now. But thank you everybody for coming by, showing up. Whether you were hanging out, participating in chat, or just listening, I hope you had a good evening. If you're going to continue on to watch on your own, I hope you enjoy the rest of the night's action. Thank you so much for being here on another Stupid Sports Show. I'm your host, Jim B, on 1069 Click FM. Not sure if it has a third place game, John J. I will check and find out. Take care of yourselves. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.